computer. Okay, so hopefully it's recording now. So welcome everyone to PPA call number 5. Today we're going to look into how I'm making my thumbnails. It's very simple. It's by using a completely free tool. I'm also going to show you some general broadcasts that I'm doing, like the kind of emails that I write, how I write them, and then we can take a look at the results that I got from them as well. And that is it. So let's do that right away. Let's just see what happens in the chat box. Can you look at my ad something? Yeah, sure. Jono is the AdWords or ad specialist, but I can absolutely take a look at it, and we can compare them and see if we can spot anything that like makes no sense or whatever. So let's do that after you just send it to me on Skype poll, the actual ad, like the ad copy, and how you set it up, like if you're doing retargeting or if you're targeting everyone in the world or just a few people. And yeah, let's do that. Busy day for me today. Yeah, same here. So I'm not working anything on Sundays. I really need one day off every week or I'll go insane. So today I had a lot of emails and stuff to reply to. But yeah. Okay, so let's start off with thumbnails. And this is something that you guys will have to do if you want to do video reviews and stuff. If you don't want to do video reviews, this part is going to be kind of boring. But as I said in previous videos, like it's super simple. The only thing that I do myself, and what I typically do is, let's see if we can find a stupid photo here somewhere, like something like this one. I use this one quite often. And the reason that I just have a stupid looking picture is because it kind of draws attention. So if you go to, let's go to YouTube. Paul, I think that's in a Skype that I'm not really using anymore. I'll give you the new one instead, because that would be that was the way. Yeah, that's my Skype that, as I said, I'm not really using this one. This is like my first tab. I'll give you the new one instead. It's I'll send it to you here. Project Profit Academy. Add that one instead, and I'll get back to your question. So this is the one that I have here. So every time someone sends me something here, I'll get a notification. And the other one is on my computer, but I'm not really checking it that often, so please send it to the other one. Okay, so let's go to, what was that I want to do? Let's just do, for example, Bang Bang Pro. Because most people these days, when I first got started, people weren't really doing that great of a thumbnails. Like they would have, let's see if we can find one. Everyone is actually showing their face now, which is good. Yeah, it's gotten a lot. I'd say something like this does not really stand out a whole lot because it just says like Bang Bang Profits Review Members Area Bonuses. There's nothing wrong with it. You get a clear overview of what it is, which is cool. But it's so much better to just have something like, okay, this wasn't the stupid looking picture apparently, but just a picture of yourself, big text so that people can read what it says. So like Bang Bang Profits Review plus insane bonuses. Like Jono here as well, it looks a little crazy and stuff. So how do you make these thumbnails? Well, it's super easy. I use a free tool called Canva, which looks like this. So the only thing you have to do is you upload a photo. So let me do an example. And also the way that I get these is I just start Snapchat. I never use Snapchat to actually like upload. I've never really understood why I would use Snapchat, but I'll show you like an example here. Let's do it right now. So I'll just start Snapchat, do like a really stupid filter, and see if you can find something. So I'll go something like this. And then I would look insanely stupid, and it's kind of mirroring off here. But I would just use something like this, just something that is attention grabbing. It looks stupid, but people are going to click your thumbnail because you're going to look kind of strange. And I don't know, that's kind of how I make a lot of my pictures, but this one obviously that I'm using here, this was just, I think I was in the swimming pool actually, and I just took my phone, just took a photo like this, just look happy or whatever, and I mean, that's it. Then you got your thumbnail there, and you simply add some text. So how do you add text? Well, let me show you. So let's just take the picture that we have from Portugal, myself, Brendan, and Jono. So let's just start a new one here. This one. So I'll just drag this. Oh, it's not done yet. I will simply drag this one here to Canva. I would make it full size. And oops, don't want that one. Don't want that one. Don't want that one. There you go. So the way that I do this is, let's say this would be, let's say I would make a thumbnail here for a Project Profit Academy Q&A session, basically. Let's say we had both Jono and Brendan on here. I would probably just go to text. I would click add heading. I would change this one. I like Alpha Slab 1. And then I'll just do like Project Profit Academy Q&A session with Brendan, Jono, and Jonas. Something like that, and then you could change the text around a little bit. So if this doesn't look great now, let's get rid of that one actually. I'd probably change this one to red, maybe. See if that looks good. Yeah, it looks alright. It's kind of hard to read, I think, because we have like all different colors here. But yeah, just play around a little bit with the text. Let's try yellow. That looks good. That's very readable. And I'll probably just make something like this, and the picture's pretty much done. Like, that's how easy it is to make a picture with Canva. And this one, for example, that I have, this is a coaching group that I have with Jono and Trevor. You guys should not join it because you're in Project Profit Academy, which is way more in-depth, so just ignore this for now. But what I did here is basically I just took 3 different pictures, like one picture of Jono, one picture of Trevor, one picture of myself. Then I just added the pictures separately, dragged them into one picture, and just a little bit of text. What's endgame? That's it. This one just had a background image here, so like a palm tree or something. I think this is from the Maldives or something. Just looks nice. Got these pictures here, just drag them together, and it's done. This one, this is just a Snapchat photo. As you can see, there's a stupid looking filter. Just wrote the name of the product here. So if I were to change this one, I'll just go here and put Bang Bang Profits instead. Done. Got a new thumbnail there. Don't have to do anything else. It's the same with this one. So the one that I actually did use for Bang Bang Profits, which was, let's see, this one. So again, if I were to change this one, so Jono is coming out with a new product on the 23rd, which is like 0 to 100 in 24 hours. So I'll probably just leave it like this is probably going to be the exact thumbnail that I use. I'll probably change it to something like that. And now I got a new thumbnail. So that's how simple it is. You just need a picture of yourself if you're comfortable with that. Upload this picture. So go to just upload. So just, I think you might have to sign up for an account with Canva and just do that. It's completely free. Then you just go to uploads, upload your picture, and then you go here and you just add text. As I said, I think this is Alpha Slab 1. You can change the font size and stuff as well if you want to be smaller or bigger. Just add in review, and then if you have any bonuses, click plus bonuses. And that's how I make a thumbnail. It's literally how easy it is. So please do not overcomplicate this. But I do want to give you guys a video that I got from my friend Andy. You might have seen him on YouTube. He's got like 70,000 subscribers or something. Actually, let's see how many he's got now. Yeah, 70,000. I actually met him in Portugal as well. We went to the event together, actually. I flew from Stockholm to Norway, and then from Norway to Portugal, I actually flew with Andy. And we talked quite a lot there. He's a nice guy. So I'll send you guys this video, and because he's basically showing you here like how to make a nice looking thumbnails, and I actually learned some of the things from him, like how to blur the background and stuff. So it's only going to be a few minutes, but I'll send you this one. Where are we? Zoom. Let's see if we can find the chat box. I'll put this in the chat box then. How to make nice looking thumbnails. So please, let's see if that was the correct link. It should be, maybe. Try that link, and if it works, great. Just say the link somewhere, but it's on Andy's channel. Otherwise, just go to Andy Haffel and type in like how to make 35,000 with affiliate marketing or something. And then he's got the tutorial here on how to make the thumbnails. So super simple stuff. I don't feel like there's any need or for me to actually keep going. You kind of get my point. It's very simple. Put a photo of yourself, just type in product name, review, and that's it really. So this was one photo I took in Las Vegas. I don't really like that one. There's too much stuff happening here. I would have needed to blur the background out a little bit here, which I didn't do. But that's it. This one I just took when I was sitting outside. And just got a pic of Todd Gross here at the on top of my picture and just a little picture of the actual product here, YouTube logo. That was it. So that's it. Watch Andy's video for more information about that. Let's go and take, oh yes, this product is called Pixlr. So if you don't have Pixlr, this is a completely free tool as well. It's very similar to Photoshop, and you can do most. This is actually how I built a couple of my thumbnails as well. So if you watch Andy's video on Photoshop here, it kind of looks the same on Pixlr. So just go to pixlr.com. So that's Pixlr. I think you can see up here. I'll put that one in there as well in the chat box. Okay, let's see if we can find that one. Pixlr.com. So you can try that one as well. And yeah, you see, as you can see, I'm terrible at doing like Photoshop stuff. I don't really know how to do anything here, but it works. And yeah, that's it. So we were just having mojitos here, by the way. Everyone bought 2 mojitos each and a pizza. And it was good times for sure. Anyway, enough with the thumbnail stuff. So that's done now. So watch the video from Andy if you want to know more about that. That's my recommendation here. So let's do broadcast. I think it was Mike that wanted to know more about like the kind of emails that I'm sending. So first of all, let me show you the results that I got from the campaign that I want to show you. This was actually a PPA members course. So if you guys are launching something as well, we're going to support you. So I don't know how many sales I sent. I don't think I did like overly well, but let's take a look anyway and see. So this was called the Flash method. This one right here. Brendan sent way more though. I think he sent like 70 or 80 sales. So so Ronnie here got roughly 100 sales just from myself and Brendan. And Jono would have hit it as well, but he kind of launched at a bad time because I think Jono had a couple other commitments that he had to mail for. But as you can see here, so I personally made $323 from this, and I'm going to show you exactly how, because this was purely from email marketing. Because me being an idiot, I forgot to make my video public on YouTube, so it's unlisted, meaning that anyone that came to YouTube and typed in the Flash method review would not have seen my video. And I realized this like 10 days after the launch was over. So this is all from emails. And as you can see here, 39% conversion rate. I made roughly $4 per person that clicked my affiliate link, and made a total of $323.97. Now, I would have gotten prize money as well, but I didn't want that because he was a PPA member, and Brendan did the same thing. So we didn't actually take any prize money at all, so you get to keep most of it. And overall, this was a profitable launch for him. And so as I said, if you guys launch something as well, let us know, and we will promote it for you. So anyway, let me show you the kind of emails that I sent. So the first one I sent was called, have you heard of the Flash method? And then I just used like a lightning bolt as an emoji. So I sent this one to 6,677 people, got 67 clicks on this email. I sent a couple more emails as well. I'm not sure if, I think I sent this one. This was from, I think 3 or 4 emails. Maybe it was this one as well, actually. So it might have been 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, it might have been 5 emails I sent actually for that one. But you can see here, it's like 67 clicks here, 89 clicks here, 56, 124, 80. Anyway, that was the only thing I did, and that made me $323. Now let's take a look at the actual email and see what I wrote. And I don't know, maybe that could be helpful for you guys. So I always start my emails off with, hey, it's Jonas. No one else really does this. I don't know, maybe I should stop doing it, but I typically do that anyway. Hope you're having a great weekend. So yesterday, a guy who I had previously never heard of, Ronnie, launched his first product. I had fairly low expectations, but this course actually surprised me. The thing is here, I actually did have fairly low expectations, because if someone is launching their very first product, it's likely that they'll be a little bit nervous when they're speaking, and that the course itself just isn't going to be that great because they probably don't have like a ton of experience. But this course actually was, so, like, it was fantastic. So I just said that. So this course actually surprised me. There's no fluff, and Ronnie also has a great teaching voice, and really did. Like the first time I watched his video, everything looked super professional, and I was just impressed with it. So So yeah, so I just said here, so he'll teach you how he made 4K from a fairly well-known traffic source. This traffic source was Fiverr, and he basically showed people like the kind of gigs that he was selling, how to get orders to them. And then I just said, I think you'll like it. So check out my full The Flash Method review now. Let me know if you have any questions. Thanks. Okay, wait, did I send another email before this one? Oh yeah, I just opened this one now, I think. Wait, have you? Oh, okay, I think it was this one. This was probably my first email then. Yeah, it was this one. This was very unexpected. That will be the one. Let me just check if there's. Okay, I think you guys can still hear me. I'll get back to your question in just a minute, Tom. Okay, so this one was actually my first one then. Okay, let me check that one out. Well, let's do this one first. And then I just said, if you already picked it up and are wondering where my extras are bonuses. I just don't want to write bonuses on Aweber because they typically get sent to either spam or the promotions folder then, so just say extras. And this happened as well. I completely forgot to record the videos. So I uploaded them shortly after that. But that's a typical email that I would send. So let's take a look at the first one here. This was very unexpected. So, hey, it's Jonas. Hope you're having an awesome Saturday. I wasn't planning on emailing you today or within the next couple of days either, which was true because I only typically mail. I do like, I'd say between 2 and 4 promotions every month. So sometimes I'll mail. And when I do mail, however, I typically mail pretty hard. So I'll mail once or twice per day for 4 or 5 days, and then I may not mail for another week or 2 again, which may not be ideal. People are doing this in very different ways. So I have several friends who are mailing every single day. I don't know. It's just not for me. I'm super busy with like doing PPA stuff now, and I also don't want to promote every single product. I just want to promote products that I think are really good and that could actually help people. What you want to do is completely up to you. There's nothing wrong or nothing right here. You can do it whatever way you want. Anything works. As I said, Jono is promoting way more products than I am, and he's making way more money than I am as well. So I mean, it's completely up to you. Anyway, let's get back to this. But my friend Brendan told me a couple of hours ago that his student Ronnie is launching his first product today, and I figured I'd check it out. This was completely true as well. I saw a post on Facebook from Brendan where he basically said, hey, everyone, so my students, Ronnie's launching a course today. It's really good now. So I was like, okay, I'll check it out. And it was really good. So as I said here, to be honest, I didn't really expect much, which, as I just said, I actually didn't, because if it's someone's first course, then, after all, it's Ronnie's first ever product. So trust me when I say that my mind was blown after going through the course. Okay, my mind wasn't literally blown. I'm still here, but it really was a good course. So I don't know how many hours he has put into this, but I'm going to assume that he has been working on it for a very long time. It felt very professional from the very first second of the first video, and I feel like Ronnie's doing a great job at teaching the method. So what exactly is it that you'll learn if you decide to pick this up? In short, Ronnie has made over 4K from a traffic source you've most likely heard of before, but you've most likely never been through a course this in-depth. Sounds interesting? Check out my in-depth review and awesome extras. Have a great day. And one thing you may notice here is that I'm never hypey in my emails, or very, very, very rarely. There's a couple of reasons for that. One of them is I don't want to get my emails to be sent to spam. But I also don't like to make any claims at all, because I don't want Aweber to look into my emails and be like, wow, this guy is really pushing it here. Like, oh, you can make $200 in the next 3 hours or whatever, because that's also not realistic. You're not going to make that much money very soon. So I mean, the sales pages, for example, for pretty much every single product will be extremely exaggerated. Like, you're going to see people say, look how I made $4,000 in the last 5 days and how you can do it too. I mean, is that realistic for a complete beginner? No. Did the actual product vendor get these results? Maybe, but there's usually no way to verify this. So always take claims with a grain of salt. I mean, there are people that are making insane money, like Brendan and Jono, for example. They're crushing it. But in general, I just kind of tell people that in my reviews as well. I don't expect these kind of results. It's not realistic at all. But anyway, that's what I wrote in this email. And then this link right here, let's just take a look at that as well. This is going to go to my bonus page, I'm pretty sure. And bonus pages we talked about the other day. So this one does have the silly thumbnail here. And then I just have my name, so Jonas Lindgren's The Flash Method Review. And people click here, they go to the sales page, they buy. So what is the Flash Method? So again, I talked about this. I'm not going to go through this now, but just a little bit of information here. information about the upsells, and then some bonuses, and that's it. So super simple stuff there. All right, so that's that email. This was very unexpected. Cool. This one was okay. So yeah, we've seen that as well. Let's just take a look at this one. So this one is named Ronnie's 4K Flash Method. This was apparently kind of interesting because I got 89 clicks, 451 opens. Let's take a look and see what was sent here. Hey, it's Jonas. This will be a quick email. Okay, that was definitely not a quick email. That was like the longest email I've ever sent. So that was a lie. I've emailed you a couple of times about Ronnie's product, the Flash Method. Have you seen it yet? If not, you really should take a look. Watch my full review here. Okay, so for those of you that already picked it up, okay, so yeah, I didn't have my bonus page ready inside of Warrior Plus at the time that this went live. So I just mentioned them. And I also have some pretty cool bonuses that I was giving away that I want to tell people about so they can get access to basically a link network that I was using to get backlinks to their website. That works really well. So just mention that as well. Just in case that is here as well, this is actually true. I did buy one link, had a website go up to the top, got a $722 in commissions right away. That one actually got refunded though, which was kind of annoying. But I'm basically getting like $500 per sale for this product. And no, it is not PPA. Okay, well, you kind of see like the kind of emails. If we go back to one of Brendan's products, let's take a look at that or something. This one got great opens as well. This was one of my best emails. I sold my girlfriend. I kind of figured that people would open this one. And it sounds kind of terrible, but let's take a look at the actual emails. I was super proud when I came up with this email. So here's what happened last night. We just had dinner and I was talking about some work stuff. She has zero interest in what I do. And this is completely true as well. She does not care at all about what I do. As long as I make money, basically, she's happy. And that's pretty much it. It's kind of neutral. Like if she talks about shoes, that's kind of how interested she is in what I do for a living as I am in her talking about cute shoes, basically. So she asked me an interesting question. She said, how do you know what product to recommend? And then I just said that I only recommend stuff that I feel complete beginners can get results with. And I told her about something that launched a few days ago. Let's just say I sold my girlfriend on this product. And that was the actual email. So you can always use that kind of funny headlines and have it curiosity based. So I mean, this one got a ton of clicks. I don't think I've ever gotten this many clicks before. 181 clicks. It's way more than what I usually get. Be careful with the headlines as well, but you don't want to do anything spammy to get clicks. Like for example, when I first started doing solo ads back in 2014, I would use headlines like, what was it? Credit card declined, and that one would get insane opens. But you're being very deceiving here, and this is something that could absolutely get you shut down from your autoresponder. They don't like that. You can get a lot of spam complaints, and just in general, don't do it. Be very careful with those kind of headlines. But if you look at my other headlines now, I'm not going to open any more emails because you kind of get my drift now. So a quick message from Portugal. So this I sent from Portugal. This one I sent before I went to Portugal. I actually sent this one on the airport. And I think I was just sitting in the sun here or something, and then this just went live. If there's a product that just goes live, of course. And this one was actually a pre-sale for that one. So other ones, time is running out. This is what I would send at the very end of my promotion, or if I have like a scarcity bar or something, and I tell people that I'm going to remove my bonuses or the product is going to go up in price. So for example, if this is an early bird, which means that after 6 hours or so of the product going live, so products usually go live at 9 a.m. EST, and roughly 6 hours after that, some people start a dime sale, which means that every sale, the price goes up with like, it could be like 1 cent, it could be 10 cents. It depends on the vendor. But I would send something like this. And so time is running out. And let's just see what I wrote in this one. I have no idea. This may not have been for an early bird. This could have been for my bonuses expiring or something. So let's take a look. Or let's not take a look, I guess. Come on. There we go. Okay, where did it go? There we go. Okay, so did you read my email yesterday? If you did, you know that I'm offering something really cool as an extra if you pick up APS, but that I'm also going to remove the perhaps coolest extra very soon. Okay, so in this one, I just basically told people like, okay, so at 11:59 p.m. EST, October the 20th, I'm removing my bonuses and you'll never see them again. So this is to add scarcity and urgency, basically. So that's the kind of emails that you can use as well. So just get people to be like, okay, I'm either going to buy it now or I'll lose out on a lot of bonuses. What else do we have? So I typically do these like in case you missed my previous email and people will be like, did I see that email or not? I'm not sure. I'll open it and take a look. Yeah, I think that's true, Paul. The internet can sense when you're doing a webinar and it slows down to mess with you. Yeah, it happens a lot of times. It happens every time when I'm at my parents' place. So I rarely ever do webinars from there because the internet is kind of weird. I think it's because we have a crappy router there. But that happens all the time. Like I'll lose internet and my computer will reboot and it's just annoying. So this one, Craig did what? Crazy results inside. And this would just be, I think on the sales page, they showed that he made like $2,700 and it was like a step-by-step case study. So I would just mention that in the email as well. About tonight's workshops, that would be for Brendan, I think. I've only done this once or twice before. This would also be like a curiosity-based email, like what has Jonas only done once or twice before? I don't remember what this was, so let's take a look. And of course, the internet is slowing down again. It did load last time though, so hopefully it will load in a couple seconds as well. There we go. Yeah, that one got pretty decent. What the hell? Here we go. Okay. Come on. Okay, I'm not sure if this is going to work. This seems pretty lame. Okay, let's see. There we go. I've only ever done what I'm about to do once or twice before. What am I talking about? Giving away an early copy of my upcoming product as an extra for anyone picking up a product from the link below. Okay, so apparently I gave that away for anyone buying Fuego Breakout through my link. And just a little bit of information. But anyway, I think that's enough for like me showing you guys my emails. You've kind of seen what I'm doing now, and there's no real point in showing anymore, honestly. Yeah, this is what I can send sometimes as well. Like when a product goes live, so I'll just do product name is live because that way, and yeah, I actually did this one as a pre-sale then. So people that open this email would definitely know what I'm talking about here and they would expect this email as well because I would tell them here, okay, so tomorrow at 9 a.m. EST, a new product from Brendan is going live at 9 a.m. EST, and I'm going to send you an email at that time to give you like let you know basically. So they would expect that as well. This is an email that I think these emails probably converts the best if you do a pre-sale before because people know exactly what it is. And the ones that click, they will be very interested in the product because they got the information in the previous email, which is cool. So something like this, again, scarcity stuff, scarcity stuff, scarcity stuff. Simple method for beginners. I mean, you kind of get the point now. Like this is the kind of emails that I write. But again, I am absolutely not like an email marketing master. I've done it for a couple of years, but I wouldn't say that I'm very good at email marketing, to be honest. But people typically do respond fairly well. And I do get sales. I mean, if you look at the flash method again, and we can take a look at Fuego Breakout, for example, did well. So this one I made $2,829 from. The promo that I'm doing right now for Bang Bang Profits, I made $924 since the 16th, which is pretty good as well. So 376, 189, 335. I actually haven't sent an email out today yet, so I'll have to do that. But yeah, that's email marketing for me. That's how I do it. So if you have any questions about that, shoot. Can you talk about your business, especially about what percentage of your income comes from each activity? Sure. So most of my money actually comes from affiliate marketing. I don't really launch product myself. The previous one that I did was with a guy named Trevor and Bauke, and this was back in June. And then before then, we actually did launch quite a lot of products. So it was myself, Trevor, and Jono. We launched Mobilely back in February. Then in March, I think we launched something else. In April, we launched something called Endgame, which is our like cheap group coaching, which is basically for webinars like this where we answer questions like an hour per week all the time. And after that, I did one more in June. And ever since then, I haven't really done any launches. I started working for Brendan and Jono back in, this was the 17th of September. So I did like general support. And then when we came back from Portugal, so this was like a week or two ago, I started focusing on PPA full time, basically. Full time does not mean that I'm doing it like 8 hours per day. I just mean for Brendan, I'm not doing the general support anymore, which means issuing refunds and stuff. So the only thing that I'm doing like for Brendan and Jono now is basically checking the Skype here. And I'm also doing these kind of Q&A webinars 2 times per week. And eventually we're going to do more things as well with PPA. We'll see when that happens, but they have huge plans for this, and I think it's going to be really cool. And also the event that is going to take place in January in Las Vegas is something that I'm looking forward to a lot. I love Las Vegas. I love the mojitos they serve outside of Caesar's Palace. So if anyone's going to the event in Vegas in January, let's have mojitos for sure. So yeah, obviously I'm getting paid a bit from Brendan and John as well for doing this, but I'm making more money from affiliate marketing than I am taking care of PPA, way more. And I'm not even making like a ton, but as you can see, like when I actually do promote something, I typically make decent money. But then there's times, as I said, I only really do like 2 to 4 promos a month. So I would say like a normal month, I don't know, let's check last month, see how much I made then. Last month, I made $5,000. The month before then, I think was probably not that great. This is on Warrior Plus as well. I've got JV Sue as well, who are making a little bit of money. So let's take a look at this one. That would be, where am I, September? Probably not a whole lot in September. 3,500, which is pretty decent, I guess. But yeah, so I got JV Sue as well. I got ClickBank, making a little bit of money on, what's it called? Max Bounty, like CPA offers and stuff that I have there. Very little though, like we're talking like $20 to $50 a month. But yeah, ClickBank, typically like $500 a month from a product, like a website that I ranked. What else do I have? I've got, I think that's pretty much it. It's like affiliate marketing, so that would be Warrior Plus, JV Sue, a little bit on ClickBank, a little bit on Max Bounty, and then I'm also getting paid from Brandon and Jono, as I said, for doing like PPA stuff. And this is probably going to take over more and more as time goes when they basically scale up inside of Project Profit Academy. We're going to do, I'm probably going to do like phone closing and things like that. So I'll talk to people on the phone and try and close them basically. What percentage of your profits come from emails versus affiliate videos? That's an interesting one, Paul. Let's take a look. So for example, I didn't actually track it on Bang Bang Profits. Actually, I did. So I got one sale from an ad, $113, which is pretty cool. This, I actually didn't track this one. I probably should have. I would say most of this is going to be from email, but I don't know exactly how much. If we take a look at, let's see if I got that one. Maybe that one, that one, that one. I might have tracked some of these. Let's take a look. Yeah, so this one, for example, this is one of Trevor's products. So this one, Square One Commissions, email. So this is them split testing a bit and converted really well for me on this one. So the email here would be direct email. And that would be instead of me sending to a bonus page, I would just send people directly to the sales page. And as you can see here, it does not convert anywhere near as well sending them to a bonus page first. So overall on this one, $713. The NA here, this would probably be from YouTube. So that would be $76 there, $26 there, like $100. Let's take a look at the lost code. Okay, this one I did track actually. This one's interesting. So email made me 55 sales, $707. The one on YouTube, and this is just my YouTube video rank. This is not me sending traffic to it from anywhere else. This is just completely organic. 35 sales, $396. So lost code here, web, this will be my website that I ranked. Got 13 sales there, $145. So what's that? 396, 496, like $500 here. So almost half on this one, I guess, from YouTube and my website. But email, honestly, is king. So like when you have a big email list, you can make pretty decent money. Let's take a look at the last one as well. Traffic flood. This was from my website. 11 sales there, $85. NA will probably be from YouTube, so I only made $12 on that one, which isn't very impressive. Let's take a look on like campervan commissions. I don't even think I promoted that one. Let's look. Cool. So this one you can see email, 20 sales, direct email, no sales, campervan commissions. This one on NA. This will be from YouTube for sure. This one didn't convert at all, but I'm not sure. Maybe I don't know what I did on this one. $43. That's not very good. But yes, as you can see, email is usually where I get the most sales from. This one I didn't track apparently. So this I actually don't think I emailed for this one. I think this is all from YouTube. If we take a look at this one, I don't even know what this product is. I don't even know if I really promoted it. Let's take a look. Mobily, this is my own product that I launched with Trevor and Jono, as I said, so I don't think that one is going to have any nice numbers on it either because I didn't really promote it. I don't want to promote my own product with my own link. We typically just do like vendor sales so that we all get like an even split. Okay, I did promote this one. I'm like 99% sure that this is just going to be YouTube. I don't think I promoted this one, and the results are terrible as well. $52. I mean, $52 isn't bad. I typically say, like, if I make a YouTube video and I don't promote with email or anything else, I'm kind of happy if I make like $50 to $70 because it typically doesn't take me too long to make a review video. So yeah, and Jono actually has an interesting product coming out. He's going to try and make over $100 from 0 to 24 hours with basically the exact method that I'm using. That course is coming out on the 23rd. That'll be interesting to see if he makes it. I think he will. He's a badass. So this one, that's most likely going to be YouTube or maybe I email. I'm not sure. $117. This one didn't convert at all for some reason. But yeah, that's typically it. And if you look at JVZoo, pretty much all products there would be from my YouTube video as well. All right, let's see in the chat box. How many people on your email list? Jono said 90% of his profits come from email, 10% from affiliate videos. Yeah, I believe him 100%. He sends a lot of emails. He's doing email marketing very good. I would say I probably make a little bit more than 10% from my affiliate videos because I don't mail a whole lot. So sometimes I'll make a review video, but I'm not going to mail it. So I might do, like, as I said, 2 to 4 email promotions every month. And I might do an additional like 2 or 3 video reviews. And from them, it's only going to be YouTube basically. But I would say probably, I'd say maybe 70% or 60% from email, and the other 30 to 40 would just be from ranking videos. It could be 50-50 as well. How many people on your email list? I think I have around 13,000 people right now. Not all of them are fresh though. Most of my emails actually come from YouTube and some previous product launches as well. But for example, what I typically do in my reviews, well, I actually haven't done it in a long time, so I shouldn't say typically, but what I've started doing recently is, not even recent, I do it every now and then whenever I remember. In that case, I will be like, hey, this is Jonas, welcome to my Bang Bang Profits review. Before I show you the members area and things like that, I just wanted to say I got something really cool for you that is completely free. If you click the second link in the description below my video, you'll be taken to this page. And then I'll show them like an opt-in page. And I'll just tell them, so if you enter your email here, you're going to get access to the course that I launched a while ago. It was a bestseller, and I'll show you how I made over $12,000 from posting in Facebook groups. Anyway, just enter your email right here, click enter, you'll be sent to the course right away. Now, let's go back to the actual review and take a look at what this new product is all about. That is basically what you can do on YouTube if you want to. So if you're getting some viewers, I guarantee you some people will opt into your list. This is also going to be completely free traffic. And from what I can tell is that YouTube leads are more they're better than solo ad leads, basically, because these are people that are genuinely interested in what you're offering. And this is not someone else sending out an email for you. This is someone watching your video and you're telling them that I've got this cool thing here. And they are choosing to opt into your list, basically. They're not forced to do it, like they're not getting an email and not really knowing what's going to happen. They know exactly what you're going to get, and they trust you enough to actually enter their email and get this course. So they will typically be more responsive than a solo ad lead. And I've built a couple hundred or a couple thousand people. I think a couple hundred, actually. I guess we can take a look at that. So YouTube subscribers 613, YouTube 30 MCP. I'm not entirely sure how I built this list here. I think this is YouTube as well, and obviously people are unsubscribed over here, so this one was probably up to a total of like 900 or something, so maybe like a 1,000 here. This one I think is when I posted like a signature link on the Warrior forum. So if you go to the Warrior forum, you can basically have a signature, and if you then post on the forum, some people will see your signature link and they're going to click it. This is from my launch with Brendan. This product is now free on Warrior Plus, I think, and it's paid on JD. So basically some people will get this course for free, and I got 3,200 people here. Don't even know what this is. This is when I ask people to basically buy a course and I give them the next product for free. So I got 23 people there. And then these are buyers, 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 buyers as well, I think. And then some buyers here as well. So there's a lot of buyers here, but a lot of them are also going to be really, really old. Like if you look into like the Lazy Method, as I said, this is a product that launched over 2 years ago. I think it was in July 2016. So a lot of these leads are old. I should probably delete them. I could probably delete like easily 5,000 people that don't open my emails anymore, which I might do as well. Eventually, I just need to make sure that I don't accidentally delete people that are opening my emails. Let me just get my charge. I'm noticing that my battery is going down quite quickly. There we go. But yeah, that's basically what my list would look like here. So buyers are buyers, of course, and everything that doesn't say buyer will not be a buyer, basically. So just from previous product launches, and yeah. So and obviously the product launches are going to be the most responsive buyers or the most responsive leads as well, because they purchase the product from you. So they're the ones that are going to open most of your emails and obviously buy as well. But as I said, the YouTube subscribers are definitely buying. So yeah, if you're doing review videos and stuff, definitely tell people to, if you have something that you can offer. And this could be a PLR stuff as well, like just a simple book or whatever. Just tell them to do that. All right. Do you have ways to build your email list through Facebook? I know what most people are doing, and this is what Trevor would say as well, is to basically make these kind of posts that I'm sure you've seen 1,000 times on Facebook. Do you want to know how to make $200 per day? Comment info below. And what you could do there is basically have a bonus page, but you could tell people to enter their email in order to actually get to the, or yeah, I mean, if you have your own product as well, you could tell people that they have to opt in order to get it. That could probably get you a couple hundred people. Me personally, I've never actually done that with the whole comment below. I think I've done like one promo on Facebook. I want to try it out. I think I got a few sales, but in short, what the method is, you're going to go to Facebook, you're going to add friends that are basically buyers. You basically go to different groups. This could be groups from let's say Brendan's group, for example. I think he has a group called like Friends of Freedom or something. So you could go there, add people that are in this group. Preferably you want to go to groups where there are just buyers. and you can add those people, and then you make a post on your own profile like, you want to know how to make $200 per day or whatever, and when they comment, you send them a PM that takes them to your bonus page basically, and they can take a look at the product there. And you can get sales that way as well. I know a couple of people that are making a pretty decent amount of money from just doing this basically. But it's up to you if you want to do that. I get a lot of my affiliate links posts blocked in Facebook. Yeah, JVZoo links, you can't send them on Facebook. I think Warrior Plus is still okay, but they'll probably be blocked soon as well. Do you know how to get around this? Yes, send people to a bonus page. So just have them on your own domain. So if you have like paulklein.com and you have a bonus page there, or if you're using like Commission Gorilla. Oh, actually, Commission Gorilla might be blocked too. I'm not sure. Bonuscrate.com, it could be. In that case, just make a space after, so when it's like bonuscrate.com, make a space after bonuscrate dot, and then just tell people to remove the space when they want to click the link, and they'll have to just paste it in and do 1 second worth of manual work basically. But it's super simple stuff. But if you have your own website and you got like a website review, you can just send people there. That's not going to get blocked unless you've done something super weird before, but it's very unlikely that that website will be blocked. So that's what I would do personally if I were to send someone a link. Or as I said, like the easiest thing could be to just make a space after the dot and before the com, and just tell people like, just remove the space in between dot and com, and you'll come to the page and you'll get all the information there basically. That's what I would do. Anyway, that's it for the follow-up sequence and stuff here. The typical. Let's check I think we have an interesting question from Tom. Let's take a look. Let's close this one for now. As a PPA member, and if I want Brendan's help to promote it, what topic limitations should I respect regarding new product creation? I'm sure I can't ask Brendan to promote my new dog training product. Yeah, that is correct, Tom. So if you have a product about dog training, Brendan is not going to be the one to promote it for you, because his whole list is in the make money online niche, so you wouldn't get any good results even if you were to promote it, which you would never do because it wouldn't make any sense. I mean, if people sign up to your list because they want to know more about making money online, it wouldn't really make any sense for you to promote a dog training product. But if you launch a product that has something to do with making money online, so this could, for example, be let's say you've been selling your dog training product with let's say Facebook ads or Google ads or YouTube ads or SEO or whatever, then that could be fine, because that's still make money online. And there was actually a course launched a couple of weeks ago, no, not a couple of weeks ago, it was a couple months ago. It was called Weight Loss Niche Domination, I think. And that whole product was basically about how this vendor sold products in the weight loss industry, or in the weight loss niche. And it was like a case study of how he did it, so how he built his whole website, how he got traffic to it. And this was from a lot of social websites. I think it might have been like Pinterest or something, I can't remember. But that is something that I did promote. I like that product, and I think Brendan would too. But yeah, as long as you keep it in the whole make money online niche. So for example, as I said, it could be how I make $15 per day selling dog collars or something like that. That's fine. Just don't make an ebook like how to get your puppy potty trained. That wouldn't work. But yeah, if it's something to do with making money, then Brendan will promote it. And I promise you, I will promote it as well. If it fits my list, and as long as it makes sense to me, I can't like 100% guarantee I'll promote it, but I most likely will. Because if you're a PPA member, then obviously we want you to get into profit as soon as possible. We want you to get a buyer's list. So with like 90% certainty, I will promote your product. I may not be able to do like a full promotion for like a week, but I'll definitely make a review video, and I will most likely send you a decent amount of sales. Okay. Is it sensible to begin a career of product creation and list building by branding and altering good PLR and offering it in Facebook groups as my own product? That way, I'm not just an affiliate, but a former product creator with actual history and former buyers. Otherwise, I have no ongoing authority as a mere affiliate. Is there something unwise about this? I would say, yeah, if you sell it in Facebook groups, that would be fine. I wouldn't take a PLR and just make slight modifications to it perhaps and then sell it on Warrior Plus and do like a big product launch, but selling it on Facebook and things like that, I would say, yeah, that's fine. Just make sure you change it a little bit. And for example, if the PLR you got is an ebook, what you could do then to have a completely unique product is to make it into a video course, basically. So let's say it's about how to, I don't know, someone's doing something with getting traffic from YouTube, blah, blah, blah. And if you then just make that course into your own by recording anywhere from, I don't know, 2 to 10 different videos, then that's your unique course, basically, because there's nothing else like that on the internet. Even though it's the same information, that's still you talking. It's you teaching people, basically. So yeah, you can absolutely do that. And I'll see if I can get I don't even know what I mentioned. I might be able to get a good course for you, which is basically about making changes to PLR products, and then like you're making them so different that you actually can launch it as a separate product. This is something that one of my business partners has got a big course about. So I'll ask him if I can get, he actually wrote to me a little while ago. See if, I'll ask him after we're done with this call. But yeah, I'll ask him about that. So that's basically, as I said, like modifying PLR and making it look really nice. And that's actually one thing that he did himself. And he did a product launch about that. And I think he got like 1,500 sales or something, which is pretty cool. And this was when he was brand new. So there's absolutely a ton of opportunities there. So yeah, I'll ask him that for sure. His name is Trevor, Tom. Trevor Carr. It is someone that I talk to usually for several hours per day. We met actually when I launched my first product with Brendan 2 years ago. He's the first person ever that interviewed me. And I was kind of nervous about that, but ever since then, we basically talk daily for hours, and we're pretty good friends now. We'll see if he's on. Perhaps he was on a previous call. No, he's not right now. Cool. Anyway, I'll ask him, Tom, and we'll see what he says. Yeah, I might be able to get you a copy of that one, or there might be like a light version or something of it somewhere. But I know that he knows a lot about making changes to PLR and basically making it really good. Okay, so Paul says, will Jono, Brendan, and you help promote a webinar I'm doing for business entrepreneurship on mindset, psychology of success? It is not a JVZoo Warrior Plus item. Would you guys help me sell my business education course? There would be no commission. I'm personally very interested in this whole mindset and psychology of success. I'm a member of Jordan Belfort's. That's actually something I would recommend to pretty much everyone here. I don't like to recommend anything to PPA members because you have what it takes. You shouldn't buy any products at all. What's his new website? He had one on Patreon, but now he changed it to his own. Actually, I haven't signed up for that one yet because I think that one came out like 2 days ago. But basically, every Saturday, Jordan Belfort is talking about mindset stuff and things to basically explode your business. So in short, Paul, yeah, I could be interested in that. I could probably send some people over to that one. If you have something that is already recorded that I could take a look at, just so I know like what you're teaching, so I can send a better email in that case. Yeah, I would probably be interested in sending people over to that because that's something that could help people, and I don't always have to make commissions. If there's something that is like truly helpful for people, that's something that I would think would be interesting. Let's just take a look and see if we can find this on. And as I said, I don't like promoting stuff. I'm not going to get any commissions, by the way, if you decide to sign up. But this one is literally $10 a month, and there's great content here. Is it this one? No, that's one. I'll see if I can. Maybe it was on Patreon. Let's see if we can find it here. Okay, he doesn't actually have any information here on the new one, but I'll see if I can find out if that's something that you guys will be interested in. But he does some fantastic calls. He usually he's got like a Q&A session at the end of his calls as well, where he'll basically answer your questions. And I don't know where it went. I'll see if I can find a link for you if anyone wants that. But yeah, $10 a month, and Jordan Belfort himself. This is the Wolf of Wall Street for those of you that doesn't recognize his name. The guy who made, I think he made like $48 million in 1 year. He was basically scamming people. But that doesn't mean that he's not a good salesperson, because he managed to sell like useless penny stocks or whatever. and he just crushed it. He's doing really good webinars where he's teaching stuff, and there's just pure value every single time. It's not selling anything. So for $10 a month, that's something that I think is worth it for sure. Anyway, I'll get back to that now. I'm not going to talk about Jordan Belfort now. But yeah, it just came to me when you said psychology of success. That's the first thing that I started thinking about. Then his straight line system, which is basically how to sell over the phone and stuff, and how to become a very good salesperson, basically. So yes, Paul, I will be interested in that. Send over some details when you get the chance. Don't really see anything else here. So any more questions, go for it. We can sit here for another 10 minutes or so, and then I gotta go and make some dinner. By the way, Paul, where in Florida do you live? I know that Norwegian is flying from Stockholm to Orlando now, like direct flights. I think it's like 9 hours. So I'm kind of interested to go back to Orlando again. That would be nice. Just get like a weekend trip or something. St. Petersburg. All right, cool. Yeah, I liked Orlando. I mean, I liked it more when I was there the first time. I think I was 9 years old. Then we went to Disney World and all those kind of things. So that's obviously super cool when you're 9. And then when I was there in 2014, I was myself and a friend, and we met some big solo ad sellers. And because that was basically what I got started with. At the time that I went there, some of you know who Igor Kaifetz is. He was actually my coach when it came to solo ads. So that's basically the first thing that I really invested myself in, was how to buy and sell solo ads and basically get that profitable. And I did, but eventually I just kind of got tired of basically just spamming people, kind of. So I didn't want to do that anymore. You could crash in my guest room. Awesome. We're very close to Tampa and Sarasota. Nice. I recognize the name Sarasota. I think maybe my dad had some business there. Him and my grandpa would go to Florida like literally every other or every third week when they had a business. They were selling clothes here in Sweden. It wasn't their own brand, but it was like they were the only ones selling it, and they would go to Florida pretty much every other week. All right, I'll take a look at the map. See where you are. How's the weather in Florida now, by the way? Is it warm? We're starting to become freezing now. What's that? I think like 30 or 35 degrees Fahrenheit, and it starts. Yeah, it's pretty damn cold now. Oh, it says now light rain showers, 23 degrees. That's nice. Oh, 78 and sunny. That's even better then. I wish we could have that here. So yeah, it's, as you can probably see from behind, it's 4:30 right now. It's completely pitch black outside. And actually, I think sunset right now is at, let's take a look, because it's super freaking early. Let's take a quick look. This is completely irrelevant to PPA. I'm sorry, I just couldn't see any questions. So I figured I'll just do a little bit of something. So as you can see, it's going to be below 0, since that's going to be freezing. I'm going to have to scrape the windows of my car. That's not very cool. Actually, we can see here. So yeah, it gets dark at 3:14 p.m. and the sunrise is at like 8, which is crazy. So in like a month or so, it's going to get dark very, very quickly. So if you take a look at like Sunday, December 2nd, sunrise is 8:20, sunset is 2:54. So it's like daylight for a couple hours. And I think I said this on another webinar, but I get I'm very affected by the weather. So when there's like when it gets dark this early, I can't do anything. I have no energy to work. I have no energy to do anything at all, which is kind of a problem, because I typically get up like 7 a.m. I go to the gym and I get to work at like 11 or 12 p.m. And that means I have like 3 hours to work until I just crash. So I do not like winter. Okay, so Tom says, one more question in Q&A. Sure, let's take a look. When will we hear from Brendan or John on a weekly basis? Though I enjoy your calls. Yeah, no worries, Tom. I'm actually asking the same question. I actually asked this to Brendan yesterday. When we were in Portugal, I think we said that most calls will take place on Thursdays. I think the reason that he didn't have one last week was because he had his product launch, Bang Bang Profits, on Friday. So he probably didn't have any time. They should have time now, so I'm going to ask him again as soon as we get off this call. I'll ask him when is the next week, because I know that you guys didn't buy Project Profit Academy to talk to me or ask me questions. You need to get access to Brendan and Jono every now and then as well, of course. So I will absolutely ask Brendan and or Jono. I think Jono is back now. He's preparing his own product launch now, which is on the 23rd of November, so it's probably going to be with Brendan. But Brendan should have time. As I said, I'll ask him, and hopefully he can hop on a call with you guys. And that will probably be a little bit later. So for those of you in the US, you should be able to attend those calls. I know that this is going to be super early for some of you, or like in the middle of when you go to work. So yes, I'll get that done. Answer. Why don't I get the webinars link mailed to me? So hard to find. Yeah, I agree, Paul. This is something that I'm going to mention to them as well. And I would kind of want to have my own section on the members area as well. I think that might be useful because, as I think I said previously, there's not a lot of people in the Facebook group that get these kind of notifications. Actually, speaking of seeing as this call is almost done, let's book in the next call right away, as I usually do. Let's do the next one. Tomorrow I'm going to the cinema with my girlfriend, so I won't be able to do a call tomorrow. Wednesday is her day off from work, and that's the only day off she has this week, so I'm not going to do it on Wednesday either. Let's do Thursday. Thursday at, would you guys want 9:30 a.m. EST or 10 a.m. EST? I can't really do any later. I really wish I could, but as I said, like my girlfriend, she finishes work at what will be 9 a.m. EST. And I wouldn't really want to do, like she would get home at like 10 a.m. EST. And I kind of want to help her with dinner and stuff. So 10 a.m. is actually the latest I can do for now. And then on weekends, however, like on Saturday, I might be able to do a later one. That should be fine. Paul says 10 a.m. is the best. Tom also says 10. Okay, let's do 10 a.m. That is completely fine. So let's set that up. And for those of you wondering what this is, like this is called Zoom. This is where we're doing the webinar now. You may not want to do webinars yourself as of right now, but it's a great way of selling stuff. I only use Zoom right now for PPA calls, however. But it's $55 a month, and you can get 100 people on it. PPA call 6. So what day is that? Is it Thursday? So Thursday, let's see. Thursday the 22nd. At 10 a.m. EST. I don't really know. Is there anything you want me to cover on the next call? Because on this call, I covered a little bit about thumbnails. I showed you my email sequence. Is there anything, like a big question that you have that I could cover for the first like 10 or 20 minutes or so? If yes, let me know. If not, we'll just do a Q&A session, and I'll try and think of something maybe like, let's see. I've kind of covered how I rank videos, I think, with like social backlinks and stuff. I could go a little bit more in depth into how I rank websites, if that's something that would be of interest for you. And I just got a link from the person that taught me how to rank websites about a very good gig that was $13 that apparently gave him a huge boost when it came to his website rankings. That's probably not something that I should explain, but hey Ron, good morning. We're just about to wrap up here, so we'll have to catch up after this call. Okay, so Tom says that sounds like a good topic. Okay, well, I'll just cover that as well. Let's say, it's not going to be like a full step-by-step guide because that's going to take way too long. The course that I learned this from is called Traffic Victory. It literally took me like 4 to 5 hours to set everything up. So I can't cover that in like 20 minutes or so, but I can cover the exact backlinks that I use, like literally every single backlink. And the new gig that I just bought myself, without me explaining why I bought this gig, I'll show you that I actually did just buy it. So I went to this website. I just bought it actually before I started this call. So if you go to, what's the buying maybe orders, this one. So as you can see here, it's bought this one out 19th of November, $13. So this is like a ton of social signals, and the reason that I bought that, I guess I'll cover on the next call. So I guess you have to be there to see that. Let's go back to Zoom. Okay, so that's right. My exact backlinking strategy for ranking at the top of Google. That could be an interesting call. Yeah, it's not going to take long at all, because the way that I do this is I'll buy a link, or I'll buy a gig for $6, and then I do 3 different backlinks myself, and I just connect it to something called Google Webmasters, and that's it. So it's going to be a pretty short one. Thursday, November 22nd. I'm going to have to set an alarm. I almost missed this one actually because I didn't have an alarm on, so let me set an alarm for that right now. Okay, so we said 10 a.m., 3:50. That'll be 4 p.m. for me. Webinar, and let's say repeat on Thursday. Cool. Okay, that one is booked in. Now, so let me give you guys the link. 22nd. I'm going to change this to EST. And we said 10 a.m. Duration 1 hour. Yeah, 1 hour-ish. Registration required. Computer audio. Cool. Let me give you guys the link right away, and then I'll upload this replay along with the link in the Facebook group as well, in case you don't just forget to use it now. Okay, so let me send this one in the chat box. Boom, there you go. So you guys can register there now. As I said, the link will be in the Facebook group in like an hour. Cool. Ron says he had the alarm, it didn't work. Yeah, I don't like alarm clocks, so I have like a lamp that makes it really bright. That one is set pretty much every day, so it's impossible not to wake up from that one. Okay, so Austin says, I'm kind of confused with the whole PPA process. Take, for example, funnel setup. Would be nice if we had a video that goes through the process from start to finish. Yeah, I can ask Brendan to, seeing as we have like the new profit funnel, for example, it would probably be good to have a new video that explains it. And also I need to talk to Paul ASAP as well, because his funnel for some reason isn't really working as it should. And maybe a cheat sheet or mind map that outlines. So yeah, that's actually a great idea, Austin. Yeah, I like that. Like do this, make sure you've done this. I like that. And one thing that I probably will cover in another webinar, that's going to be a couple of weeks from now because I need to master this myself first, but basically Google ads. So not retargeting, but basically just setting up ads for keywords and stuff. That's something that I'm going to be focusing on a lot now. And once I've mastered that and once I know basically what I'm doing, I'll teach you guys that as well. All right, Paul, I'm going to copy this code right now, or your link to Udemy. When you click this link on iPhone, it doesn't work. Oh, do you mean for the Zoom run? I'll just put it in the Facebook group anyway in like an hour, so it's fine. Where are the old replays? I know that Brendan actually said that all the webinars are recorded, and they are. I can set Zoom to auto-record as well. But for some reason, they haven't uploaded. And I talked to him about this in Portugal as well, and he basically said that he just wanted to have like the latest 4 or 5 webinars because he didn't want to have like 100 different replays in the members area, which we actually do on Endgame, and I think it works well. So I'll ask him about that, if he can upload at least like 5 or 10 replays or something like that, and put them in the members area under like a section called replays, which would make sense. Anyway, I think that's going to have to be it for now. I have to go and help out with dinner. My girlfriend said she didn't have breakfast or lunch and that she was about to die. So I guess I should help out with making... Oh, someone's smoking. That's disgusting. I need to go and close the window. That's going to be it for today. I will see you guys on the 22nd of November, so on Thursday at 10 a.m. EST. That's going to be PPA call 6. I'll post the link to this webinar if you didn't register now in the Facebook group ASAP. All right, so I'll go make some dinner, and then Paul, I will hit you up on Skype in a little bit. I just need to get something to eat first. So I'll see you guys soon. Thank you for attending this one. Hope it was useful, helpful. Let's just make sure. Oh, there was a couple actually here in the. Okay, well, let me post this in the. I'll post this in the group now, Paul. So if you guys want to take a look at. Oh, that wasn't the full code. Wait 1 second. There you go. So anyone that wants to take a look at Paul's course, go ahead and click that link. Cool. Let me just save this one. Let's save it here for now. Cool, got that saved now. All right, let me just check the They should list all replays and title them. Yeah, I think they should too, Paul. I mean, the more content, the better, I guess. When can we chat about my AdWords ads? Let me just go and get some dinner first, and I'll get back to you on Skype give me an hour or so, and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Because you're in Florida, so you're going to be up for a couple more hours. So yeah, let me get some dinner, and I'll get back to you guys soon. So I'm going to stop the sharing now, and all right, everyone. So I'll see you on Thursday, and that is it. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you soon. Have a great day.